Doreen says, I do a lot by myself because he is antisocial. Yeah, I mean, that can be a challenge for a lot of women in relationships with an introvert, is that, especially if you're an extrovert, that's one of the challenges, is that if you're introvert to introvert can be good, it can be bad though, right? Because you never end up leaving the house. If you're both introverts, you might just spend all of your time hanging out by yourselves and not leaving the house at all. If you're an extrovert and an introvert, what might end up happening is that as an extrovert, you're like constantly trying to get this person out of the house. And every once in a while, you get them out of the house. And usually they have a good time when they're out of the house, but then they're like, I want to go back to the house, right? And so it can be a challenging thing. And you have to decide, depending on how much he's an introvert and how much you're an extrovert, whether that's a situation that actually serves you and that you want to be in long term. A lot of women get into these relationships because they feel something for a man and not because they actually are a good match for a man. So they're just like, oh, I feel it for him, and so this is it. And you need to use both your head and your heart when you get into a situation with a man, because you don't want to end up, a lot of women just use their heart and then they're in a situation that with a guy that's not really good for them. And a lot of women just use their brain and then they never end up connecting with guys, and so the guys aren't really that into them, and then they're like, what am I doing wrong? I never meet a good guy or whatever. And so I hope that answered your question there,